Welcome to this video number 4. My name is Bjørn Antonsen, and I'm going to continue to show how to create a maps project. From the previous video, I showed you how to create names from the architectural file, and I used an add-in, the space naming utility, to copy the numbers and names from the architectural model. Some of the spaces did not have any name in the architectural model. The service shaft and the stairway and the elevator shaft. The next thing is to divide the spaces, the matching spaces, into groups of zones. I go to my level 12, and to do that, I first created a color fill legend for my spaces. And spaces, you can choose space type, so and scheme it. Okay. You want to change the colors or change how it's shown. It's shown with names, and it could also be arranged by numbers or airflow and so on. So you can create a lot of spaces here. Just duplicate or create a new one here. Duplicate and rename it. It's a name, so I rename it to space name, and it's colors by name, and I would not change the colors. I will keep it as it is here. Now we can see it's much easier to see the corresponding rooms, spaces, sorry. The brown here is an open office. It's two open office at the right and the left, and there's a closed office and closed office here, and there's a conference room down below at the left, and toilet here. And if I want to change the color so it's matching, I can change the color so the office rooms are more alike, and the toilet room is more alike in the colors. But it's up to you. First, I will divide it into zones. I pick up the spaces, and I think I will concentrate on the left side of the building, because there's two service shafts, one at the left and one at the right, and the air handling unit I'm creating is placed in the level below, is level 11, and there's going to a dimension for about 12 storages, so it's a lot of air, and therefore it's reasonable to create two air handling units to handle the 12 storages. I pick the open office and the conference room, and also the brown area here. It's an open office too. I pick this 1, 2, 3, and also the hallway. It could be used as an open office here. I don't know, it could be. So I decided to make this room grouped into the same zone. I go to analyze, and I pick zone, and I give it a name. It's left side of the building, and it's VAV for variable air volume. I could perhaps call it DCV for demand control ventilation, but it's a kind of variable air volume too. So it's just about how it's regulated. So this is the first zone, and when I pick the zone, you can see it's divided. It's choosing the spaces and keep them together as a group. And the next group or zone is all the office top. Here, go to analyze and zone and left and EAV, call it 2, and then I change the name, so it's 1, EAV 1, 1. And for my constant air volumes, I choose my toilet, analyze, zone, and left, and EAV. There's only 1. I go to my space schedule. Now I can see the zones right here. I can also see some of them are default because they haven't been divided into zones. So I go back to my level 12. And for the right side of the building, I choose the open office and the conference room. It could be a little difficult to find the space. I keep the control key down. So, and analyze zone, call it right. EAV, there's only 1 at the right. So I keep it the name as EAV. And for the constant air volume, now I check if I divided all my spaces into zones. There's the elevator shaft. It's default. It's not ventilated. And there's a plenum service shaft. It's not ventilated by this storage. So it's, of course, it should be ventilated, but it's ventilated by some of the other technical floors. So I keep them unventilated here. At this storage, it's going right through, the shaft is going right through the building, and as well as the elevator and the service shaft. All the other rooms are located to the right and to the left, and I would like to see the rooms divided into zones or grouped by zones. So I duplicate this. First, I rename it space schedule, grouped, sorted by name, name sorted, and then I duplicate. So rename, remove the copy, and then I go to my sorting and choose zone, and then name. Okay. Now we can see the zone is divided into the left side of the building and the right side, and all the left is added to my air handling unit at the left side of the building in the technical floor. So I would calculate only the left at this moment. So I would like to remove all the not ventilated zones. So I go to my filter. I choose zone. I would like to contain, and it contain a L. Okay. Now I can see all my left zones only, and I can calculate the left side of the floor. In the next video, I will show you how to create a calculation for each spaces